Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. Before I get started with the reading, I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and just all of your positive feedback. If you are interested in receiving additional guidance from the weekly and monthly tarot forecast that I offer here on my channel, I do actually draw and upload every single day a daily oracle guidance card to my Instagram and Facebook pages. So if you're interested in receiving additional guidance, please head over and like me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram. If you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, I do actually have linked below in the description bar my website, so head over to my website and read about how I offer my private readings. And make sure that for these weekly tarot forecasts you are watching your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign to get the most insight. Some weeks you will resonate more with your sun sign, other weeks you will resonate more with your rising sign or ascendant sign, and then sometimes you might even resonate with all three, your sun, moon, and rising sign. So again, I just want to thank you guys so very much for all of your support. You guys are truly amazing. Thank you for all of the positive feedback, your likes, your shares, your comments. I do wish you all a wonderful week. Stay tuned for the reading. Hi Aquarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of November 14th through the 20th. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising signs. Excuse me. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, Aquarius, I do have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands can be, for some of you, you're being patient. For some of you, you've been patient. You've been waiting on something for quite some time. Maybe you're starting to feel quite tired or exhausted with waiting, but you're still hanging in there. This is you persevering. You're not giving up. You're not giving in. So I do see many of you coming through quite strong, quite courageous, and really persevering with something in your life. You're not giving up. You're not giving in. Let's see here. The overall energy, Aquarius, for the week is the Ace of Swords. So this could be some Aquarians, this could be you speaking your truth. You could be speaking your truth. Communication could be very significant this week. You could be also hearing the truth, cutting to the truth of the matter. For some of you, this is exactly what you've been waiting on. The Ace of Swords is also victory. Victory after going down a very long road with lots of challenges. So for some of you, you've been waiting to come out victorious with something, to come out on top. Maybe waiting to completely be able to close the door on this Ten of Swords here. This is you going through a difficult cycle within your life, a difficult period. But with this being a 10, this is coming to completion. So this is a difficult time within your life that is coming to an end. For some of you, you've been waiting to maybe leave this behind, to fully be able to slam the door on this maybe difficult time within your life. Now we see a nice progression here. We have this Ten of Swords and then we have the Ace of Swords as the overall energy. So many of you are doing that. You are literally coming out on top, coming out victorious with moving on from a difficult period within your life. I see a lot of healing energy coming to you with the Four of Swords here. For some of you, you could be recharging your batteries. You could be spending a lot of time alone this week, just healing from maybe, you know, the past. You have two fours here, which speak of foundation, and then I happen to have the Tower here, which can represent property. So for some of you, there's maybe something that's going on with a home or with a property. Or maybe your stability. I'm getting your stability, your security. So maybe there are some Aquarians, maybe you've been waiting with the Four of Swords, the Nine of Wands. You could have been waiting for quite some time to be able to move, or waiting on that stability. with the Four of Pentacles, for some of you, you're waiting. Now, you know, for some of you, you could be waiting to move on. Unfortunately, there could be some sort of connection for some Aquarians. There could still be a connection to like this, you know, this difficult time that you just went through, this difficult cycle. There still could be some sort of connection. You know, for some of you, maybe you were in like an unhealthy relationship, and maybe there's still some sort of connection. Maybe you live with that person. Because we have the Four of Pentacles here, which can be, for some of you, you hanging on tightly to someone or something. For some of you, you could be hanging on tightly to someone or something. It's almost like I'm getting a very strong message here where some of you need to release. A decision is needed. Absolutely. A decision is needed. It's time to move on. It's time to leave, you know, a difficult chapter of your life behind you. But I think that some of you are not moving. You're not budging. For some of you, I feel like I'm speaking to a very small number of you. But I think that the universe and your angels are trying to get you to move forward for some of you. And then for others, you could be waiting on something to do with a property. You could be waiting to be able to move into a new home. You could be waiting to sell a property. You could be waiting on maybe a signature or some documents to get signed. You could be waiting on, this could be something legal. The Tower does also represent a big change. This is a big change. It can also represent that sudden energy. So for some of you, you've been waiting for a very long time, but now with this energy of the Tower coming through, this could be communication coming in quite suddenly with the Four of Pentacles. This could have something to do with a home, something to do with finances or assets, or even maybe something to do with a job. But we do have this energy of the Tower that's coming in. So for some of you, you've been waiting on something, something hasn't been moving, something hasn't been moving forward or happening. Things could have been on hold with this energy here, but now we have this energy coming through. And again, I feel like some of you were holding out. Some of you were really waiting to move on with your life for whatever reasons. But this could be the universe stepping in for some of you. This is some great change that's coming in. Now, we also do have the Chariot. So you have two cards of victory here. The Chariot is the ultimate victory card. This is the Phoenix rising up from the ashes. The Ace of Swords is victory after going down a very long road with lots of challenges. So I do see many of you ultimately moving forward and moving towards success. Especially if this is something to do with property, a home. We have the Ten of Pentacles underneath the Chariot. So for some of you, you're absolutely moving to a new home. I'm sensing for some of you, you could even be moving back in with family. You could be moving in with family. Family could be very significant this week. For some of you, you might have had something legal going on. This could have something to do with an inheritance, something to do with assets. You could be receiving communication about that this week. There also could be a water sign person. I have this King of Cups energy, so this could be male or female, a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces person. That's quite significant. For some of you, this is a person that you're maybe communicating with. You could be receiving communication from this person. For some Aquarians, you absolutely could have water in your chart. And for some of you, you need to make a decision. With the Two of Swords here, I feel like for some of you, you're holding out, you're waiting on a decision to come through. And then for others, I feel like you need to make the decision to jump in the driver's seat here with the Chariot and move forward. Make those plans, you know, plan things out and start to move forward in a particular direction. For some of you, you need to listen to your intuition. With the King of Cups, the Two of Swords here, you really need to listen to your intuition. This week, when it comes to moving forward, maybe moving to a new home or moving back in with family. And then for other Aquarians, this could be a decision that's very significant. With the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords, again, you could be receiving a decision when it comes to a home, when it comes to maybe assets or an inheritance. I think this is something that you've been waiting on for quite some time. For some of you, you've been holding out and waiting for this. But we have change. We have change coming in with the energy of the Tower. This could be, you know, something happening quite suddenly for some of you. But I feel like this is very positive. I see you moving towards success. I see you moving towards this victory. If for some reason you are afraid to let go of, let's say, a relationship, for some of you, you might have been, you know, in an unhealthy relationship. You could have been in a relationship that, you know, wasn't built on a strong enough foundation. It could have, you know, this could be something that you were afraid, you know, afraid to let go of this person, afraid to release this relationship. I feel like it's going to happen no matter what. I feel like it's going to happen, and it's going to be for the better. Now, that's only going to resonate with a very small number of you, but that's something that's coming through. For others, you know, I think it's going to be a great week. I think that for many of you, there's something going on with property. A home is very significant. For others, you know, this is something to do with an inheritance, or maybe you're waiting on a decision in regards to moving up within the company, a raise or promotion. Financially, you know, I see you moving towards that stability, and financially, I think it's going to be a great week for you. Emotionally, I think it's going to be a good week for you. There could be some Aquarians that are spending some time alone. Maybe it is because you have to make a decision. But overall, you know, I think that it's going to be a great week for you. You know, we see a nice progression here. You are, you know, you've already ended a difficult time within your life. I think that for some of you, it's a matter of being able to completely move on. But I do think that many of you are doing that. This week, the Ace of Swords can be clarity coming to you. This could be, you know, even for some of you, you having some sort of just brilliant idea. And with the energy of the Tower, this could be like a sudden kind of revelation that is coming to you. Maybe it's going to happen when you're meditating for some Aquarians. And ultimately, this could be something that, you know, leads to this great abundance. In a sense, for me, this is having it all. This is having it all. So you have some great energies to work with, Aquarius. Let me pull you an additional guidance card. Additional guidance for Aquarius for this upcoming week. What else does Aquarius need to know? Okay, so we're going to take a peek at both of these because I think this was meant to come out as well. So the first one that shot out for you, Aquarius, was Aurora. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. So this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then the second card that flipped out for you was Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So if you are an Aquarian who's worried about a child or children, maybe for some of you, you know, this is a relationship that's ending, and maybe there are children involved. So if you're worried about your child or children, just know that everything is going to be okay. They are protected. Okay, children could be very significant with the Ten of Pentacles here. You know, you could be spending some time with family this week. You could be spending more time with your children. And then for those other Aquarians, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Okay. Lots of changes coming up for you, and I just think it's going to be a great week for you overall, Aquarius. So I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.